Go High Level Wizard here, and now I'm going to be going over setting up and managing local SEO inside of Go High Level. Guys, if you do not know what local SEO is, it is this. It's called the Google Business Profile and optimizing that heavily. I'm going to tell you right now, for service-based business owners, this is probably the most valuable thing you can do for them. I'm just telling you right now, getting this optimized and pushed to the top of Google will basically give them unlimited leads. I'm telling you right now, a lot of you guys are offering stupid services, and reputation management is part of this. What you need to be doing is offering the full local SEO package, because just reputation management isn't strong enough. But again, I'm going to be getting this in the video. This is critical. If you are serving any service-based business, plumbers, HVAC, electricians, this is like the most valuable service, and it's how you can make a ton of money. So we're going to jump right in. Before we do though, please go right down below, smash the subscribe button. If you have any questions at all, drop a comment right down below. Now we move on to the fourth type of SEO, which is local SEO, the gold mine for service-based businesses. So before I walk into all this, I'm just going to quickly show you how to get access of someone's Google Business Profile so you can go in and actually do the work and you're not just confused on how to do this. So let's check that out. Come right up and you're going to want to use this URL. So you're going to go to business.google.com/ad. You click enter. All you do is you type in a business. Let's do right here. Click that. And you just request access. And then you put what access level. So you want to do management or ownership. Put up your relationship. Are you an employee, owner-employee agency? Your phone number, and then click that, and then click submit, and they'll get an email. And then once they're ready to go, they'll just click access. And then from there, once you get access, you just click this. You find the Google Business Profile, and then you'll have all of them listed. Simple as that. Easiest way to get access. A lot of people are having them manually go in and type access. This is so much easier, and it'll save you so much time. Now we have Google Business Profile Optimization. For this, okay, I'm going to be doing this in the direct order that I usually do it in. So make sure that if you're going to be doing this hands-on with me, you follow along right away and you just check each of them off one by one. So now that we're on the GMB, you have access to, the first thing you want to do is click Edit Profile. And I want to make this clear. You want to do this whether this is a new GMB or an old GMB. Now, if it's a new GMB, you're just creating it. You're going to plug it in just the same way. But you want to double check. A lot of the time, I'm being so serious, even bigger businesses, they won't have stuff properly matching on this. Like it'd be a different phone number, a different email, and they wonder why, shit's not working. And a lot of the time it's because stuff is not properly optimized. So you want to make sure you go in and you figure this stuff out and you have it all dialed in and matching the business. So the first thing is making sure the name is right. Very simple. You literally just click the pencil icon. You get that done. Business category, have one. People have like 20. Google wants to have one primary category in this. You can add extra services, but one category. Description, make sure it's good. Make sure it's got keywords. It's SEO rich, and it really says what the business does. And what you want is you want to use ChatGPT to generate something really nice. Put it in. You want to make sure this is perfect. A lot of people, I'm telling you right now, another big thing, they don't have this perfectly dialed in. So make sure that you create a really good description and you plug it in. Then it's opening date. Make sure you have the proper opening date on there. And if it's old business, even better. Phone number. Make sure it is the right phone number. Make sure it is the right website on here. Make sure it is the right social profiles and everything. You want to go through and check all of this stuff meticulously. It's not a lot of time, but I'm telling you, so many times they have the wrong stuff on here. So you're just going to go right through this checklist and add this stuff and just check it. Like I said, if it's a new GMB, you're just plugging in just like this. You can add a custom menu link. It just pops up. It's like a little extra button. I don't do this. You can do this. It's up to you. I don't really do it that much, but it's one of those options that you can do it. Service areas, business location, so important. Have one location and have it be real. People will target multiple places and try to quickly game the system by, creating GMBs all over the place. Unless you have actual offices, you don't want to do this. Bad idea. So make sure the right location is in there. Same thing, service area. Just have one service area until you've gotten really big. I'm telling you, it confuses Google when it's too many. And this is a big problem, is adding way too many right off the bat. In the service area, just stick with one for now. Once you get pretty big, you can branch off, but it's best to keep this as narrow as possible to one city. And then as you grow, move on. In the beginning, only use one. Google hates when you just jam as many as possible in there. Hours, same thing. Make sure the hours are right. Big problem. People don't do this. The hours aren't right. Someone goes on their phone, someone books. Then they go, what the hell? This didn't work. They leave. Google knows, penalizes you. Your rankings go down. Special hours, make sure if you have anything like that, add it. Any sort of extra amenities, add that. And then anything like this, more, so you can add, all of this stuff. And guys, do not lie on this. Like, if you are not Asian, don't put yes. Like, don't try to game the system. They will know. Same thing with this. Any stuff like this, you want to add that. Make sure it's all true. And then you have crowd, add any of these options. And with parking, add if you have parking. It's very simple. It's very straightforward, guys. You just go right through the list, just like I'm doing. You check it. Payments, make sure you add that. Is it on the website? Is it not? Planning, do they need an appointment? Make sure if they do, you put that in. Recycling, and these last things, you just want to make sure that if it is true, you add them. I mean, it's so simple. It's really so simple. And a lot of stuff got added during COVID. That's why you're seeing stuff like outdoor services and all this stuff. You just go through all of this stuff just like I did and just make sure it's right. If it's new, you're banging it out for the first time, just the same way you would if you were checking over it. But please do your due diligence. I cannot stress this enough. So much of the time when you come into businesses, little things will make a huge difference. Like, one quick final note. Where is it? Service areas. Huge problem I see time and time again. People are targeting like 8 different areas and they just started. This confuses Google, and it's spread too thin. They don't understand, because you also can't serve that many areas in the beginning. Dominate one and then spread out like that. So now we're moving on to, now come back to here. If they have any products, if they're a store or anything, make sure you have that plugged in. Or if you don't, make sure you check that. Edit services. You want to put all of the services near one primary category, not multiple, and then plug in a lot of services. And the services, you want to plug in anything the business does. That way it knows based on the keywords what it's going after. So you plug that in all right there. And then last but not least, another big thing that people absolutely butcher is they don't use Q&A. This is huge to show Google basically who is asking questions and who is basically trying to figure out the same thing. Super important that you get this. It's very easy to do, but you want to make sure you have this set up so it looks more legit, that there are people asking questions and they're also getting answers, so the algorithm can also pinpoint stuff back to you. So you literally just ask a question, you come here, you just post the question, you post it, and then what will happen is you come back and you answer it. What I recommend you do is get another Gmail account, come in here, ask a question, because you'll log in as another Gmail, ask a question, and then answer as Zoe Zimmerman. I do not, or whatever business it is, I do not recommend you go in and then you basically start asking questions and answering questions. Like, it doesn't look good. So just get another Gmail, it can be your private one, anything, ask a question, and then answer it. And if you're confused what question to ask, you either do business FAQs or you generate some FAQs from ChatGPT. Very simple to do. It's so easy. You just get your question, you copy it, whatever, you ask it from another Gmail, you paste it, then you are completely done, and then you just want to fill that out. You want to have at least 6 or 5, but just make sure you answer all the biggest questions so that is completely taken care of, and that will help a lot. And again, I see this heavily underutilized. It's one of those things that I do not see people doing on the local SEO game, and I'm telling you guys right now, getting that dialed in will help so much. Local keyword optimization is very simple. It's very straightforward. You just want to make sure that you have the right keywords, the services, the locations on there. And I already kind of went over this in the first one. And you just want to check to make sure you're going after the right thing. And it goes hand in hand with the optimization, but I have it here for extra emphasis to make sure you're not going after the wrong thing. Now we have name, address, and phone number consistency. That's what NAP stands for. Big one on this, because this goes hand in hand with having the website mirror the GMB. And I probably should have added that as another one of these, but I just put it in the NAP consistency. You want the website to mirror the GMB. Okay, so you don't want it to be, you have a couple services on the GMB, then you don't have it on the website. You want the website and the GMB to almost be identical in what content they have. And name, address, phone number consistency is part of that. Making sure you have the same phone number, the same address, the same name. You want to have all of that stuff properly in there so Google does not get confused, because when everything is connected and everything is harmonious and everything is the same, Google lumps it into one asset and pushes it out. And it all is very well connected. If you don't do that, what ends up happening is it just confuses Google, especially with citations, and then it doesn't know what to do, and then it's posted over here, it's posted over there, and it's not sure what to do. So make sure you go through, make sure the website mirrors the GMB, okay? And make sure that the name, address, phone number consistency is across both website, social media platforms, everything, across all digital assets, it is the same. So now we go over local citations, which are basically little mini websites that point back to you, and they get put in directory listings, and they help boost a ton. So let's hop right in and let's check that out in high level. So you're in high level, you're going to come right down to reputation, and you're going to come to listings. I have a full video on this if you really want to master all the ins and outs of reputation management. But for this, it is just so simple, so straightforward with high level. You just activate the X listings. It'll basically go through, it'll just ask you for basic info. Like, it's so simple. And in my full video, you'll see exactly how to do this. But in reality, you can be a complete idiot and figure out how to do it, because once you click activate EX, it'll just have name, address, phone number, just like I talked about before, and all of the basic info. You just submit it. It'll have all of your basic business info and data, and then you just click submit, and then it'll go through and it will build the citations out. It'll be all across the internet and build them, and from there you're good to go. It's done. So that is very simple, very straightforward. And you just go through, follow the instructions. And again, if you really want to get more in depth in this, I have a full video, but it's very easy to do. You just go in, you build them out, and you are done. And this helps build your authority on Google and just pushes you out that much more by putting you in directory listings, which are backlinks and authority builders all across Google pointing back to you. And this will help get that GMB ranked number 1. Now we move on to reputation management, the big heavy hitter of local SEO. Probably the linchpin, the most important part, which is getting quality reviews. This helps boost it for a number of reasons, but one of the biggest reasons is it's one of the only things you cannot fake. Google checks the IP addresses of every single person that submits a review, and it knows whether they're legit or not. This is the most important factor in GMBs. So let me show you exactly how to do that with high level. So in high level, if you come down to reputation management, it shows you the reviews and basic metrics on the reviews, and you can see it all right here. You can create, widgets. You can create, basic snippets to send to people to get reviews, but it's not that great because you can't do it as bulk as you can if you do it through automation, which is on autopilot, or through the contacts tab. So if you come to contacts, this is a much easier way to do it. You can basically just click as many as people want. You can click everyone if you want, and then you could just do send review request. Simple as that. Okay, proceed. And what's cool is you can get a template, and I have a full video on email marketing if you want the little nitty gritties. By the way, this is for people that are both advanced and new, but if you are new, go check out my channel, please, because I go really in depth on every single one of the tabs in high level, so you know exactly how to do all this. I'm assuming you know the basics of high level. If you don't, totally fine, because you can check that out. But if you do, you can build that template, that email template. When it's done, select it, and then you can just blast all of your contacts right through here and just rack up the reviews. It is a gold mine. And then if you come down here to automations, what you can also do is you can build a workflow that does this after someone's done. So select a recipe. It's already done. It's already built for you. One of the awesome things about high level, it should be this one right here, send review request. And then this one is simple because you just have to make sure that the right triggers are there. A full video on automations. If this is confusing at all to you, you can go check it out. And all of this are just triggers. It's what basically triggers it to happen. So say that someone comes in and they're like, oh my gosh, I now just booked an appointment. I'm done. They just did my lawn. I'm so happy. As soon as it's done in high level, once you set this all up in triggers and opportunities, I have a video on that too, it'll come down here and it will send the review request, and then you'll wait 60 minutes and it'll send another, and it basically, and you can do them both by email, you don't have to SMS, but that will just send reviews on autopilot, and it's done for you. You literally just have to plug in your info here. High level makes it so easy, but it's all plugged in. It's all done for you. And from there, you're good to go. It's that simple. And once that's done, what will happen is reputation management will be automated. So your client starts to grow. They're getting more views. They're getting higher up on the search rankings. They're making more money. They're happy, all while you are doing less work. And that's why high level is so powerful. You can just keep making more money and saving your time. There's nothing like this. Okay, now we are at quality Google Business Profile posting. This is probably the second most powerful thing, and I see people also butchering this and just not doing this at all. I believe it or not, a lot of people don't even know what this is, and they're just not sure that it's even a thing you can do. But this is basically posting content to the GMB, or Google Business Profile. So let's hop in and check it out. So on the Google Business Profile, these are the posts or the updates, and this is the content. And these are very powerful because they're backlinks, and they pop up on Google when people search certain things. Incredibly powerful. And to do it on high level, you just click add update, you put your photos in, you add a description, you click a button, and you're done. But On high level, this is the difference because I'm just showing you how to do it manually because I think everyone should know how to do the manual things. Let's hop on over high level and show you how to do it on that end so you can schedule these and then you don't have to spend so much time doing it. So let's hop into high level. So you're going to want to come right into high level. You're going to want to go down to marketing. You're going to come to social planner and you're just going to come right in here. So make sure Google Business Profile is selected. You're going to click new post and we're going to create this really fast. So we're going to come right here. We're going to select which one we want, which will be this. Now we have to generate your copies. I recommend you do is you go over to ChatGPT, which I'm going to show you how to do, and we create the posts very easily. So let's go do that. So we hop into ChatGPT. Let's do very simple. You can do, I need 3 Google Business Profile posts for Zoe Zimmerman Hair Salon. Each post has to be on a different service. Here are the services. So we'll do haircuts, color and highlights, facial. And that's perfect. It'll generate beautiful posts just like that, and you are good to go. I wouldn't recommend adding these parts because you can just add that in the call to action, which we'll show you in a second. But you can also add locations if you want. So in Purcellville, so I can just go add location in Purcellville, VA. So now it's going to add that to make them a little better. But then all we have to do is we just come in here, and I don't really want that. I just come in and just click this part. And then we just come right back here, and we're just going to click paste. We get it right in there, and now you have all your posts out. I mean, do you see how fast it is? Back in the day, you'd have to go in and manually create that. ChatGPT takes care of all of it, and then you just want to put your image in. No hashtags, by the way. So upload from media library, select any images you want, or you can come here and you can type in whatever you want, which is awesome because now it's all through here. Or Pixabay, you have all the pictures you could possibly want just like that. It's incredible. It's so easy, but for the sake of this, we're just going to click this. It'll be loaded just like that. Now that we have that, we have everything else checked off. We are good to go. By the way, hashtags, tagging, that is for social media platforms. This is not social media. This is Google, so it's different. Call to action. You want to basically have it do something. You want it to be an event, an offer, or a call to action. We will do call to action. Select the button label, which we will do, and just pick whatever one you want. By the way, it's pretty cool. If you click call, it'll automatically just route to the number that is on the business profile, so you don't actually have to plug it in. But we're just going to do book, and then we're going to take our website URL, and we're going to plug it in right like this, okay? And then we're just going to either post now, or we're going to come right here and click schedule post. You pick the exact time you want. We'll just pick, that time, 7 o'clock, blah, blah, blah. Schedule post, and you're done. It is that simple. It is that straightforward. I'm telling you guys right now, people don't do this, and you can do this all within Go High Level. Everything done on High Level. I mean, this is insane, and you can schedule out an entire years worth of posts. They switch it from 3 months to years. So if you have a client that you think you'll be working for a while, you come in, you just create it. You have ChatGPT. You could say, create me, posts for, an entire year, 3 months, whatever. You can get crazy with it. Then you just, you have them, and then you can post them. So it's all done. You're good to go. All of that hard work done fast, efficiently, and now it is scheduled, which means your GMB will slowly be ranking, okay, while you're getting paid. And the beauty of what I just talked about before with automating the reviews, if you go in and automate that reviews and then you have these posted, you could basically be hands off collecting checks and the work is already done, which is so powerful. You get all your time back while you're getting paid. Nothing better. Let's hop into the next one. Last but not least, quality images added. Okay, this is just adding images to the Google Business Profile. This is very important. It's very simple. Let me show you how to do this, but you want to make sure you do this every single month or you have other people do it. You just want to have that content going out. Preferably pictures of people smiling at the location, but let's check it out. Come right to the GMB. You just go to photos, and then you just upload or add photos from anywhere you want. I recommend just adding these every month. And in the strategy section, I'll go over the exact number, but very simply, very straightforward. You just want to have a constant flow of photos. Other people can add it too. Doesn't matter, but you just want to make sure there's content. Slowly go in. So this is continuing to be pushed and optimized. And from there, if you do this, I'm telling you guys, it makes all the difference in the world. It actually boosts it a lot because it shows Google more about your business too, which is so important. And you just want to make sure you're constantly just plugging photos in. They can be stock photos, better if it's real photos. And guys, if it's photos of people smiling at the location, like smiling with a hairstylist, smiling with the guy that did their roof, it helps so much. So make sure you're uploading that in the strategy section. I'll show you the exact number so you can really get this cranking. Well, guys, that's local SEO. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys have any questions at all, drop a comment down below. Also, if you are interested in learning more about High Level, I have a 30-day free trial link down below, not a 14, a 30-day free trial link for you to get in, sign up, try it out. So go check that. And if you do well with that, I will give you access to a partnership opportunity where I will come in, help you set this up, show you how to sell this, really turn you into a Go High Level wizard yourself, and, you know, monetize this thing, because a lot of people are going around just playing with High Level, not really making money from it. Again, guys, thank you so much for watching. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. And as always, Go High Level Wizard.